Would you do anything to save your family, even if it means going to a mysterious place? Hi, and welcome to Shelby's Crafty Books and Games, here for all your bookish videos, with a crafting or gaming twist. In today's video, I will be reviewing the indie book The Cure by K.A. Riley. As I do, I'll be drawing a picture inspired by the book. There's a big butterfly motif in this book, so I'm kind of putting that into the picture as I draw. Anyway, let's get started. Book name, The Cure. Author name, K.A. Riley. Genre, dystopian. Number of books, 1 of 5. Release date, June 4th, 2021. Number of pages, 362. Review. On June 30th, Ashton Spencer will celebrate her 17th birthday. She will also be escorted by 2 chaperones to a place called The Ark, where the rich and the powerful of the Directorate live, and more importantly, a cure for the Blight. The Blight is a disease which spread across the nation, targeting and killing those over 18. Those without a way to prevent the Blight live in the mire, like Ashen, her brother, and mother. If Ashen can live a year in the Ark, she and her family will be given the cure. Her mother, who doesn't eat or drink anything given by the Directorate, tells Ashen to trust no one. Once in the Ark, Ashen and others from the mire are placed in homes all over. Ashen is placed with the Davenports, one of the most powerful families in the Ark. She even knew Finn Davenport years ago. He's nice at one moment to her, the next sealed off. During the week, those from the mire must train, as everyone must be a part of the Ark's military. At these sessions, Ashen sees the others change, wanting to please the Directorate more and more. But the Directorate is horrible. She's seen it with her own eyes. Will Ashen stand up, or will she let the hordes continue to gain the cure for her family? The Cure has interesting world building, but it doesn't seem to fit into the time set up in the story. The book states that most of the things set up, the Blight, the Ark, the wall separating the mire, all take place in a 7-year span. This is so the main character's father can play a big part in the pre-Blight world. It clashes with how the Ark and mire are portrayed, though. It clashes with how the Ark and the mire are portrayed, which is if this society has been going on for generations, instead of just a few years. It feels like 2 dystopians set up at once. On the other hand, the things Aspen experiences are well paced. She finds out more and more about the horrors of the Ark. Being worse than she thought. It's not like she thinks it's a paradise going in. Far from it. She's only there to help her family. But her seeing how far the corruption goes is nicely done. I even like that she almost seems to give up into despair, instead of trying to stop it like other protagonists in this genre would. It's actually the Directorate deciding they've waited long enough of her not doing anything, and the consequences which lead her to rebel in the end. The biggest problem in this book has to be the romance between Ashen and Finn, though. It feels so tacked on and forced. So forced, in fact, it feels a little out of place. One moment, Ashen is witnessing the horrors of the Directorate, next yearning to be kissed by Finn. Perhaps the author felt it was needed as a way to explain why Finn is helping Ashen, but some of the dialogue between the two indicate that Finn had his own reasons to take down the Directorate, which I felt was enough to establish his position in the story. If the author wanted romance, she should have saved it for book 2. To conclude, The Cure is an interesting dystopian premise with an okay main character, but it needs to prioritize and change some things if it wants to stand out from others in the genre. I gave The Cure 3.5 stars out of 5. For every book review I do, I like to pick a song that I feel fits the book. For this book I picked Wings by Birdy. Have you read The Cure? If so, what did you think? If not, does this sound interesting enough to read? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching. See you soon!